Now
I do think the
we are
Penske cars will be pretty good there.
now it's time to go to another series that is premiering this week. NHRA at Gainesville. I saw a bunch of they're doing some testing there this week on NHRA's YouTube channel. They're doing it live free stream, just showing some simple runs that the teams are making. Just getting prepped up for this week. All four series are debuting down there for the 2025 season. It is hard to tell what is going to happen because everything is new.
Yep, fresh
Now you
season.
can go
So
off of momentum from last year, who ended really strong, and you could probably still bet the same person for motorcycle until we're proven wrong. I think there's some different rule changes for motorcycle once again to try to level the playing field some more.
yeah, I
There
think there's some
usually
weight
is.
changes, or there's also, is it a tire they changed? They're going to a Mickey Thompson rear tire. There's something about a tire, and I think there's something with the fuel is different this year.
Yeah, the fuel is the biggest thing for motorcycles, so we'll see how that makes a difference. Not exactly sure the details on that, but I don't know if you made picks for the series. Do you have picks for them?
I didn't write them down. I'll just go off the top of my head on this one. That's as good as I can do.
Well, I'll go ahead with picks for Gainesville.
I'm going to say we're going to pretty much get our pro stock
Now,
motorcycle.
the one thing about this Gainesville, it's not as humid as it usually is in
Air's
Florida
going
right
to be
now.
good here.
Yeah, it'll be. You'll see some quick times, I think, and I don't. The weather looks really good in Florida in general. It doesn't look like a whole lot of rains, so maybe storms in the area on Sunday, but I think it should be pretty green track and it should be some fast times.
Yeah, like I said, they're calling for some rain, but for Florida, air's going to be pretty decent. You're at basically at sea level here, so those things are going to make a lot of power, especially the naturally aspirated, the pro stock and the pro stock motorcycles. The fuel cars with the blowers, they can compensate for atmosphere at some point just with the blower speeds and things like that. But it's generally a pretty good track. NHRA does a real nice track anymore on getting both lanes pretty equal, especially when the sun's not just beating down on us. So I think we're going to have some good fast runs. Like I said, it's almost a guess right now. We don't know exactly who's doing what. I do know Tony Schumacher is not racing this race, and
Hmm.
his plans are a little bit up in the air because they have the top fuel call out where they call out the other drivers to race and qualify, and they actually put Tony Stewart in over Tony Schumacher.
Oh, okay.
So I did see that part of it.
But let's give
But
our race
go ahead
winning.
with your picks.
Yeah, let's go race winning picks for all four series in NHRA for the 2025 season debut. So in Pro Stock Motorcycle, I'm actually going to change it up. I could
Are
go
you?
with Gage Herrera because that's a safe bet. But the one driver, rider, whatever you want to consider the motorcycle guys, the one that ended really strong last year, that was the only one that had a chance to beat Gage in the championship, I'm going with Matt Smith for the motorcycle.
Okay.
And in Pro Stock, it's hard to go against the guy that just won the championship. And again, this is a whole new year, but you got to go with who ended strong last year and who wants to make a good impression for this year. Got to go with Greg Anderson. And in Funny Car, I'm having kind of a theme right now that's going on. Uh, I can't pick against this guy in Funny Car until I see race in and race out that he can get beat. Austin Prock's my Funny Car pick. And Top Fuel. I take a guess who I'm picking. Top Fuel. These are all, besides Matt Smith, all of them are defending champions. I'm going Antron Brown and Top Fuel.
Okay. Well, yeah, as you're going with that, I'm just going to change mine up a little bit because what the hell. So pro stock motorcycle, I'm going to go out on a limb. We're going to go Hector Arana Jr. for pro stock
Okay.
motorcycle.
Wow. It's been a while since seen him again,
Yeah,
Wally.
he's fully capable of nailing one of them. So see what happens. Pro stock car, maybe not so much on a limb. I'm going to go with Aaron Stanfield.
He finished strong too.
Yep. Funny car, maybe a tiny bit of a dark horse. Let's go Ron Capps on the funny car. And Top Fuel, let's break that up a little bit. We're going to go Doug Coletta.
All right. You'll probably be right because it seems like every other series besides NASCAR you've been just
Yeah.
nailing.
Yeah,
So
maybe we should play those fantasy.